Yeah, move the tables over. So put this right there in this part. Hello everyone, and welcome to the University Park Public Library District, where we have here our infamous fourth Saturday, where we feature either an author or an artist. Here today we have an author and an artist, along with a musician. Michael Burton here has been doing art showcases and poetry slams for me for about 3 years. Started off at Grand Prairie Library, and now we're here at the University Park Library. This book is in circulation in the poetry section. For those of you who know your Dewey, 811.54. BUR is the poetry section for all libraries. This book here, Let Me Paint a Picture, My Life, Growth, and Testimony, is about Mike's life. He skipped his high school prom because he was in the hospital with cancer. He almost died. While he was there, he had ideas, and he wrote this book of his testimony and how, surviving cancer gave him a new lease on life. Mike's he's a pretty young guy. Around my age, which is young.
We believe.
Mid-30s-ish. But we have here, he brought a friend with him, Kahari Lemuel. Come here, Kahari.
Lemuel.
Yes. Oh, Lemuel. Kahari. And he is a multi-musician. We have here Kahari playing the cello. He's also an awesome singer. I've heard him sing live on a couple of occasions and concerts. Morning music, he's open for many people whom he will tell you about later on. But today we do have a poetry slam where we will let the youth come and either read from a book, one of their favorites that we have here on display, or original pieces that they have been keeping in the spiral. You can also break out in rap or song, or you can do pieces that you know by heart that you don't have to read from a book. As always, we're going to have great raffles and door prizes here. You can win multiple t-shirts, which Mike sells. He has posters, some of his original art, Kahari CDs will be raffling off, library stuff. So I just want everyone to have a good time, and I would like to acknowledge Diane Martin here. We have an an author here that has been with us. And we also have an actress here, played in Hollow Man.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. We have school support too. We have a teacher here from School District 201U, in which we already have over 50 kids who have entered our poetry contest, which is due April 30th. So today, April 25th, 2009, here at the University Park Library, I would like to introduce to you our second annual Poetry Slam with Mike Burton and Kahari Lemuel.
Hello everyone. University Park Library presents the second annual Poetry Slam hosted by your friend Michael Burton, also known as Urban Rockwell. This is my second time working with the youth and artists and everybody else in the communities. And I really appreciate this because it gives a chance, something I don't think that I really had an outlet for when I was younger, to be able to express yourself. You have things going on and you don't really know how to get them out, or sometimes you don't even know how to talk about it, but I found that like art and writing has been a great outlet for me to, heal emotions and pain and problem situations that I couldn't really figure out necessarily on my own, but like it's important, to just have that gift to be able to, just allow that release. Well, I'm pretty excited and I'm pretty sure we should have a great show. Like she was saying, I published Let Me Paint a Picture, my Left Growth for Testimony. One of the people that helped me put this together, Mary Randall, the book, she was a big part of it. It was my first book. I didn't know anything about a book. I was just putting something together and it just worked itself out. And I'm happy to have my first art teacher here, Mr. Stella Mills. From Olive Harvey. I took my first class at Olive Harvey. And Ms. Mills, this is actually one of her pieces right here. She'll talk about later. But she's just a great, diverse artist, from oil paintings to ceramics, clay, anything, even with interior decorating in the homes, making stuff out of yarn. I mean, you talk about super incredible, gifted, Mrs. Stella.
Not for a grade, right? He already graduated.
And over here I have my friend Kahari Lemuel, multi-musician. I met him back on the poetry sets. He was one of the early people that encouraged my writing, just, feeding off all of the artist's energy, and it was really just inspiring seeing him playing and singing and creating his own, outlet through music. So as I get started, I want to start off by reciting a piece from my book titled Let Me Paint a Picture. And then from there we can have, we could start out the open mic with some of the kids, and we'll get Kahari in there doing some things off his CD.
Okay.
But this piece I'm going to do for you now is called Let Me Paint a Picture, which is the title of the book. Let me paint a picture of my mind, manifested from the third eye. Through the fingertips I sketch the lines, that give it form with broad strokes, and see the image that I spoke. Creative hunger is flowing through my veins. Blood pumps into the brain connected to the vertebra. An idea strikes a nerve. Visualizing strong and fascinating images of pictures of energy. It's unseen physically, but seen through divine imagery. I'm meditating, listening to God as He speaks to me. Stimulating the third eye, the mind, body, and soul are working simultaneously. Attentively, steadfastly, and intensely, like a warm illuminating ray of light, its love is gravitating me. This creative hunger is flowing through the blood vessel, tendons, and bones, flowing through the tips of my fingers, through the top of my head, through the bottom of my feet. And remarkably, the body is working. The body is working through faith, bringing the unseen into substance, an example of cause and effect, practicing the presence, understanding the power of thought, using the truth principles as a tool, evident in law of demonstration. See, I'm demonstrating my skill in the craft, illustrating, portraying an image verbally from memory as well as with the portable handheld describing every little detail to a T. The T is to thoroughly translate the theme, that is truth, to teach, to testify, to touch. So therefore, I would tune in, totally, tenaciously, thriving to be the best that God has created me to be, an artist, expressing God's gifts and goodness. Inspired by His love, and I write this intangible manuscript that I'm releasing into the universe. Inflicting spiritual beings positively, I'm thinking, speaking in high resolution. So clearly you see Him working through me in the original masterpiece. So I say, let me paint a picture in my mind, manifested from the third eye. Through the fingertips I sketch the lines, and I give it form with broad strokes, and see the image that I spoke. Let me paint a picture. Liz, we want to ask if any of the young